Well, you're now 13 years after your band broke up. You're doing a reunion gig. So how did that come about, and who arranged it, and especially how did it come into Rotterdam? Because that is such a long way away from your home.
Quite a bit of viewing. Well, whatever. I mean, Stefan asked me at Stardom if wanted my band Ripoffs to play originally, and you know the other Ripoff members are kind of a pain in the ass, so it wasn't going to work. And then so I said, well, maybe Supercharger would want to play, and so I asked Darren and Karen, and I was shocked. They said, yeah, let's do it. And so I thought about it and said, yeah, why not? So
He promised us free food, so
yeah, free food is all they need. Yeah, so here we are, 13 years later, yeah.
Also, how did the practicing go before the show?
You want the truth or you want us to lie?
Whatever's funny.
What do you want here? Well, it sucked.
took a long. Yeah, it was a long haul.
Yeah.
But we probably practice more now.
Yeah. We practiced yesterday and it didn't go so well at first. Yeah.
Twice a week.
And and who knows what'll happen? We still don't know. Yeah.
Oh,
Twice a week for hours.
Yeah. Hours. We're talking hours.
But well, you know, not to insult you, but Supercharger isn't the most complicated music.
What are you talking about? You trying to tell me? What?
It was complicated for us. It still is, in many respects, I think.
Do they know the word morons? And
Yeah.
hey, we're just having fun. We're not musicians.
Are you ready?
I am ready now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I hear, there was like a rumor, I don't know if it's true. Whoops, I'm sorry.
He's doing rumors on us now.
No, someone said there was a rumor going around Europe that we were fighting.
Really?
Like after the first practice. Yeah.
Good.
Is that true?
I don't know.
Have you heard that rumor?
I haven't heard that rumor.
But
I.
tell me it's true. We love rumors. So fun.
But it is a story about you that you used to fight a lot as a band.
Oh yeah.
Of course. I mean,
Except for me.
Yeah, Karen was always the innocent one in the band, you know, have to listen to our bullshit.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, me and Darren were like good friends before we ever played music. And so, you know, like brothers, you fight, you want your way, you fight.
Mm-hmm.
All bands fight. We just put one of ours on a record.
This is true.
Why did the band initially break up?
Fighting? Yeah, just stupid, juvenile, idiotic bullshit. Egos get involved, you know.
Yeah.
Did you need to reconcile before this?
No, we still hate each other.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot. You know, you get older.
Yeah,
you
he
don't
said,
bear that
what
fucking.
does it matter?
We didn't talk for a long time.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we just started seeing each other
In San Francisco,
grocery stores.
you know, we could laugh at it now, but it used to be famous because there used to be two people come from Europe that still want to see us, you know, like as friends. So they have to come see me and hang out with me, and then they come see Darren and hang out with Darren. We couldn't do anything together.
Never had anybody visit me.
You didn't? That's because I told them not to.
Me either.
So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you can't carry that.
Life's too short, man. You know, you get older, you start going, "That's stupid." You know, it's all stupid, really. I mean, just us playing here 13 years later is pretty stupid. You know,
It is.
but you know, it's fun. If people have fun, that's what it's all about, right?
For female vocals, we're gonna get the lovely Karen Singletary sing a song. You ready for it? Sing it? Make sure her vocals are loud enough so they can hear it, right? Now, I hate to do this to you, Karen, because I really love you. But she just told me she didn't want to sing this song. Do you guys want to hear her sing this song? Say Karen, 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 Karen. I think they want to hear it, Karen. I have to make an ass out of myself. Everybody has to make an ass.
There's the song that's going round. All the girls say you're leaving town. Well, I don't care what they say. Well, you can
This is Bill as your only show. Would it be your only show?
Right now it is. We've got offers, of course. As soon as you find out that we played this show, of course we got many offers so far.
They try to yank them after the show.
Yeah. So far we've turned them down a bunch, and we'll see. I mean, it's not special if you do it all the time. A lot of bands reform and then they're back, you know, and then they start doing new records and stuff like that, and people don't want to hear that. When they hear Supercharger, they want to hear the stuff they know.
So tonight will only be the old stuff.
No, we got about 10 new songs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
new album in the works. Yeah.
yeah, we got 10 new songs for you. Don't worry. We're busy.
Maybe you guys have a drum part and a chat. Like, you know who wants to come?
I did. Yeah.
I'll give it to Becky in a second.
Yeah. That was pretty quick. I mean, the best thing about this, though, it's like doing covers, right? It's just like You don't have to. That's I think a lot of the cultures.
Yeah,
Writing
we
all
weren't.
that shit.
The thing is, back then, yeah, I mean, Darren was like writing most of the songs, and he was like creating them, and like and all I would do is, no, that sucks or that's good. So I mean, it was very different, and now it's like we're just like a cover band, we get to play our own songs and not worry about it,
Also, I think in a way you and other bands from San Francisco, like the Mummies and stuff, started this more like lo-fi way of recording, I think. You don't think so?
For one thing, I mean, we didn't even know the Mummies until they were broken up, basically, right?
Yeah.
They had 2 shows, they broke up, then they went to Europe, and so we, I don't even think they were going for that. I mean, it's the only way we knew how to record.
Yeah, we didn't. I mean, the funny thing is, we were. You have to really know, we knew nobody. He was my friend. She was a friend. That's it.
We were
That's
complete
all. We
losers, yeah.
didn't know anybody else in music at the time. And then we said, let's do an album. And we couldn't even play. We couldn't play and sing at the same time. When we recorded that album, the very first
Hardly
album.
can now.
Yeah, I know, but yeah. So I mean, it's like. So then Russell the Mummies bought our record by accident. I had to.
We already gave the drum key. Oh, yeah.
I mean, we pressed 500 records, and we had a stack sitting in his house, and we go, well, what do we do with them now? We didn't know what to do. So I went to record stores in San Francisco, please, and luckily Russell of the Mummies actually bought one and said, hey, play live, and we never played live before either. We recorded first album, so, and there you go, that was it.
But that's true, we didn't have any friends, huh?
No, we still don't.
It's
weird. Weird how that works.
It's a pretty big circle, isn't it? Come on in, it's okay. It's okay.
Where is yours?
What is it? Do you want to say anything to the Dutch people? No, it's okay. Are you missing something?
Alright. Sorry.
Don't edit that out.
It's every interview like this.
Yeah, it's all, they can never go easy. Yeah.
But my point of my question actually was,
Yes.
I think a lot of bands, still really make records sound that way these days. And do you think you're influential in that?
Well, you gotta understand, that's all we had. It's not like we were trying to do that. We really didn't have any other choice. Although I think the first record was a little bit more honest than the second record. The second record, I think, we may have caved into bullshit, or at least I did. But the first record was pretty honest. We thought, man, this is about as good as it gets.
We didn't know what we were doing. Yeah, but
we were fucking clueless.
yeah, I mean, but that's why everyone's here. That's why everyone's here. You know that. They want to see us fuck up on stage. They want to, we know, and it's fun.
You're a little bit sick at the moment?
Oh, yeah, but I'm always sick. Just some, coughing and stuff. Yeah, a little bit. But I've got my pickles. I've got these really good... I've had a jar of pickles every day for a week now. Sometimes I've had 2 jars. And I think before the end of the show, I'll polish this jar off. Would you like a pickle?
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Yeah, pickles are my favorite thing.
Well, you've been living in Memphis now?
No.
No?
I was in Memphis after the fucking hurricane. I went there for like 3 months. But I've lived on and off in Memphis for, I don't know, over a decade now, and I've been playing music there for 16 years. So it's kind of like my home away from home, and I'm there, once a month I go up there and do things. But yeah, I've had residency there and lived there on several different occasions. At any time, I guess I could be a Memphis resident. But no, right now I'm in New Orleans trying to... Fucking hippie. Just trying to get shit back together.
Your trademark sound is the cowbell rock. And where does that come from? Do you have a rural background?
Well, I feel if I just tell people that that's my sound enough, if you tell enough people, they just start to believe it. Like if you tell someone they're stupid all their life, they just wind up believing it. Yes, I'm stupid. I've been told, oh, that's cowbell rock. Yes. So, as long as I can get away with it, yeah, it's my sound.
But why did you add a cowbell to your setup?
It sounds good. It gets things moving, If you got a song and you get the cowbell going, it makes people want to move their feet a little more. If they're standing there with a beer, their hands up, yeah, rock and roll, makes them kind of move and jingle. And the cowbell I have it's a special cowbell, not everybody has. I took a cowbell and I drilled a hole in it and I put basically a steel rod and from a nut and a bolt, and I screwed it together and glued it, and it makes its own sound. So I've kind of invented my own cowbell sound. Yeah, it's not like I'm hitting a cowbell. It's like 3 or 4 in one going.
think you're in a lot of bands all the time?
I'm known to be in a lot of bands, yeah.
And all the bands always have really different sounds, you know, because you were like in the Exploding Hearts, and if you compare it to Tender 4 Backdoor,
Yeah, well,
it's really different stuff.
right. Well, I think that, you know, I spent, well, right now, I'm really only in one band. I'm in a band called Black Rose Band. And I do the one-man band, but I'm not working on a lot of different projects right now. I'm just pretty much sticking with one thing. But I spent pretty much 10 years playing drums, you know, rhythm and blues, garage stuff. And during that time, I had other projects going that never seemed to take off. They never seemed to go anywhere. And I just finally, you know, I wanted to do some different kind of rock and roll stuff, you know. I want to do R&B stuff, but I want to do country and mix that together. And I spent a long time not really paying attention to the things I wanted to do, but only one thing, you know, for years and years. So yeah, I guess they are different. I mean, I like pop. I like you know, the bubblegum pop stuff, Phil Spector type stuff, but I like ZZ Top, you know. And I don't think that necessarily they should be mixed together in one. So I'll do one project that sounds like that and one project that sounds like this, you know.
Your first one-man band record was from 2001, I think? Something like
It
that?
was recorded in 1999.
And you have another one out in 2005?
Yeah.
And do you like always keep working on your one-man band stuff, or did you take a break and pick it up again?
I've always constantly played, yeah, and I haven't stopped playing, but I haven't, you know, it's been like I said, I recorded, the new one was recorded in 2005, and the first one was recorded in 1999. Yeah, and it sat, the first record pretty much sat on my closet shelf for 2 years before I did anything with it. But, you know, a record every few years. Maybe, you know, it was 5 years, but maybe this time it'll only be 2 years. I don't know. Hey, Mama, don't you cook that fucking cabbage, because I finally got a girlfriend. And she's coming over in 15 minutes. And the house is smelling like cabbage. So to all the mamas out there, don't cook cabbage, because you're making the whole house stink.
Stinky. Woo!
Well, you know, I've been basically, like I said, we've had a devastating storm, and you know, the hurricane, the Katrina that hit New Orleans. If you go there today, 1 year later, there's no difference. It's not been fixed. The only difference is from today and the day of the storm is that the weeds are growing up on all the broken shit. So I don't have time to just really run around and play music too much, you know. I'm concentrating on it, but I got a lot of other stuff to do. And I've been touring in America too, you know. Touring in America. I try to do both, you know.
Also, on your website right now, you have some. You just say you are only in one band, but on your website there are some songs by the Loose Diamonds.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
kind of band is that?
It's you know, really it's my Memphis buddies, Jack and Harlan, and you know, we got Adam playing keyboards. He's you know, it's rock music, but it's soul and pop. It's really greasy, you know. It's greasy like Memphis, you know. It just rattles a little kind of looser than everything else right now. But I'm not working on it at this time because I just don't have the time. But maybe next year.
All right.
But yeah, I put them up there. I put it up on the website and different stuff so people can have a different, you know, they can have some stuff, some pop stuff. They can have some kind of country stuff, or some punk, or some R&B. I try to put a little mixture up there.
Also, what I was wondering, what is a Cajun man?
A what?
A Cajun man.
It's a man who's a Cajun.
What's a Cajun? I don't know what it is.
Oh, a Cajun is you know, Cajun French person from Louisiana.
Oh yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
I tried to look it up, but I couldn't find it anywhere.
Oh, it wasn't in a dictionary? Well, my mother's a Cajun. She grew up, you know, the Karen Crow, Lafayette area. And there's Cajuns, and, you know, Cajun isn't really like a hot sauce. Like, you know, people think that, oh, Cajun is put some pepper on your food. It's a culture of a people, you know? And I'm part of that. I'm not all of that, but I'm part of that, you know? My mother's German Cajun, and so basically I think what you're trying to get at is the Chinese crawfish song. We have crawfish farmers, and they're basically people from China are growing crawfish, and they're fucking disgusting, and they're selling them for cheap, and people are buying them, and it's hurting our industry. You know, I'm not a big politically correct person. I'm not here trying to change the world, but I think it's kind of fucked up that if people in Louisiana are gonna buy crawfish from China. It's pretty fucked up.
And what are you going to be doing from this point on?
I don't know, man. I got a lot of work to do back home, a lot of stuff to do, but I'm gonna keep playing. You know, it's one thing. You know, it's one thing I have is, you know, just to keep playing. You know, I got this Black Rose band going on. We're gonna give that a solid year, do this record. We're gonna try to come back here. Black Rose is gonna try to come back here and at some point this year, do an album, and might stick to recording at home or something.
Well, last time that I saw her, she was waving me away. She was standing on the tarmac, and it was her birthday. Well, I said I would write her letters, and I would send her home my pay. And she could sign for the Western Union on the 1st and the 15th. But I didn't write no letter. I spent $100 bills and the neon lights of Broadway just to get my fill. But I've got my ticket now, leaving on the old train when she goes to my home in Louisiana, where the Mississippi River flows. Well, the neon lights of Broadway City, bright and gay. Well, they're rocking and rolling and twisting at the Peppermint Lounge all day. But I got my ticket, now I'm leaving on the old train when she blows to my home in Louisiana, where the old Red River flows. And at twilight in the evening, to my home in Louisiana, where the old Red River flows. And I'm dreaming tonight of Dixie, cotton fields and whippoorwill, where I spent my childhood among the rocks and among the hills. I got my ticket and I'm leaving on the old train when she goes to my home in Louisiana, where the old Red River flows, and the Mississippi River flows, where the old Red River
Yeah, you're a sax player. I think that's better. It's a little bit more perky. Yeah. What are you doing after this? What's your next project?
I go on a short tour with the Limes, which is myself, Nick from Death Ray, and Sean Cripps, who made a record last year called Tarantula. Very good record. Sean's an exceptional songwriter, and very strange working with the singer.
Also, you're on tour right now with Jack and Livy,
Yes.
and you're also in the Loose Diamonds with it.
The Loose Diamonds isn't much of a band. Louis shows up once, maybe twice a year, and we do some recording, and watch Louis drink a lot, maybe play a show if he shows up.
But what I was going to ask, you were in Loose Diamonds with it. He was also about the single of the Limes. He was also on there, and now you're on tour with him with the solo stuff. How does this kinship between you, this bond, become strong?
Necessity, strictly necessity. Okay, look at that. He lives in the house that everybody rehearses in. So Jack plays with everybody regardless of whether he wants to or not.
Here's a song about crime. Crime doesn't pay. there somewhere getting grown. When you get back home, you find me sleeping, and you know.
Your record was named Best Record in Memphis of the last 5 years.
Yeah, that's an exaggeration. I mean, that's what they said, but there's a lot of good records in the last 5 years in Memphis.
But yeah, what did anything happen for you because of that? Or,
No.
Also, I've seen
My
pictures.
friends made fun of me for a year.
I've seen pictures of your live shows too, and sometimes they're really extravagant, big costumes and stuff. And why do you do that?
I hope to be entertained. It's as opposed to just laying it out flat, you know, saying this is it, here I am. You know, since the songs are so personal, that might make for a very boring show. So it's a little more fun to exaggerate things and make it a little theater. I like fiction.
Mr. Engineer, the monitors.
One house in Memphis that a lot of people rehearse in, so he's always there. He has no choice.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for the interview.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Night, kids.
First up, I read on the internet that your Flipside Kid album was you made it because people kept telling you that Solo was the greatest thing you ever did.
I didn't set out to try to record a record that way, but I thought the way that Solo was made was just taking a bunch of different songs from different places, recorded over different periods of time, and just putting them all together and trying to figure out if they made a complete record. That's what I did with Flipside Kid. It's all
yeah, because I was thinking
it's not like one band playing on every song.
The front cover does say Jack Oblivion and Tearjerker, so how much of a solo effort is it? How much is you and this band?
It's at this point, the band is changing. Some members change, come and go so many times. I can't keep changing the band name, so I'm just going to keep the same band name. And eventually, I think it'll probably say Jack Oblivion is the Tennessee Tearjerker. At that point, yeah, I know it's confusing. I'm still trying to figure that one out.
There are also a lot of guest players in your new album.
Any what?
A lot of guest players. And some really good ones too, and especially the duet with Margaret Garrett.
Yeah. We had me and Margaret moved to Memphis about 2 years ago in fall of 2004. And she was there for a couple of months, and she started playing with my band, which is some of these guys you saw tonight, but a different rhythm section, different bass player, drummer. So it was Adam, a keyboard player, some different guys. She started playing with us, and we recorded like 10 songs. We're going to try to make an album. Recorded 10 songs, but they needed to be like worked on. We needed some more songs. We were kind of figured out. And then during that time, she had went to California and came back, and then she moved back to Boston, and she's back in Boston for good. And I'm thinking like, well, this album's never going to happen with her, so I just kind of the same thing I've done with all these songs that I play with all these different combinations of people.
So it's a
lot of songs. Everyone wanted to do an album, but there was never enough songs in a session to do a full album. Same thing with a couple of songs I did in Detroit. We wanted to do an album, but we didn't have enough songs to do an album, so I took those songs from Detroit, I took the ones I did with Margaret, I took some I did by myself, and some I did with the rhythm section I used in Memphis, and I just put them all together. Some of them I kept, some of them I just like put them in a pile and just call it the Flipside Kid.
Also, now you're touring with Harlem. You were also in the Louis Diamond with him, and the Louis Diamond.
Yeah, that's Louis' band.
Yeah.
Me and Harlem. I play drums. Harlem plays bass, and Adam, our organ player you just saw, he plays organ. And Louis is a singer-songwriter. He writes all the songs. That's what this guy is.
And there's also, I saw you on the back cover, you were credited on the new single for The Limes. And now with the solo tour, what is the connection between you and Harlem?
I don't know. He's always at the parties. This is Adam. Hey, what's doing? You're on camera.
Oh, I didn't know. Should I get it? Did I fuck it up?
try right away. You tell
What's the bond between you and Harlan?
I don't know. You know, my roommate who moved away recently, but was a roommate for years, is a guy named Nick. He has a band called Death Ray. Harlan plays with Death Ray. So Nick's always had the band practice at my apartment. And Harlan's there. So I've known Harlan for years. And Harlan's always said, if you need somebody to play with you, let me know. Dan's been saying that for like 5 or 6 years. And so it got to where this is kind of the first time I played with him. Harlan had a tour as his band, and his record label had they could pay for the plane tickets to bring us over here. He needed a bass player. His bass player couldn't get off work, so I said, well, I'll play bass with you. If you need a bass player, then you can do your set, we can do my set. That's kind of how that started. And then Harlan's pretty good at guitar, so I get him to play guitar. It's a couple of my songs. He's amazing to play guitar. It's nice to have an extra guitar player.
Earlier this year there was an Oblivions reunion.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about that? How did that go?
I don't know. People wanted us to get back together, and so we did. You know, we did it in 2003 in Memphis, Halloween, and 3 years later, 2006, this year, we did it again in the summer in Chicago at the Horizontal Blackout Action. And this summer, we played with Quintron, and it's good to play those songs from that record with the organ. You know, it was really good. Quintron, come here. Quintron toured through here.
Yeah. I saw him.
What else you got? What else you got there? What's the next question?
Yeah, next question. I think you're pretty. The Jack Oblivion song is mostly when I think of your songs, I think of those like really low tuned. How did you come up with that sound? And you always go back to it too. So why do you keep going back to that sound?
With what sound?
Like songs like like The Letter, like Boogie Disease, like that kind of sound.
Just kind of. I guess The Leather was a cover by the guys from the Royal Pendleton's high school band, and I heard a tape of it. I couldn't remember how it went. So the best way, I just kind of made up made up a rhythm to it, and kind of made up my own words, and then I got them to tell me the real words of the song. And it's just kind of a riff, because I'm more of a, like when I was younger, I played bass for years. When I was a teenager, all the way up to my early 20s, I was a bass player. And then I started playing guitar with Greg and the Gamblers. And then we started Oblivious, never could find a drummer, so I became the drummer. So I'm more of a rhythm player, you know, I'm more of a, I'm just now trying to figure out how to play lead guitar, you know. But I'm more of a, I think more, you know, what people like of my songs are usually the songs and the same thing over and over, like bow, 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 bow. Rhythm thing, you know? And yeah, so that's, I guess that's fun. Whatever your question was, that's the answer. I'm more rhythm. Got more rhythm than I do like song structure or chord progression.
That's what are you going to do next?
Next, I don't know. When I go back to Memphis, I'm gonna eat some Thanksgiving dinner, visit my mom, some of my family, and then take it easy. Hopefully, I have some money when I get back. I don't have to immediately go back to work, but I'll go back home and go back to my job, see my girlfriend, and watch some TV. That's my plan right now.
Hoe is deze band tot stand gekomen? Want jullie zijn broers.
Ja, wij zijn broers en Jan is een gezamenlijke vriend van ons. We gingen allemaal naar dezelfde school, alleen andere klasse. Zo zijn we elkaar tegen. MAVO, HAVO, VWO. Ja, geslaagd, afgetrapt, geslaagd. Ja, goed.
En ik heb ook gehoord dat jullie als vijftal begonnen zijn.
Ja, dat is heel lang geleden. Wat geleden? 12 jaar geleden. 12, 13.
Ja. Maar toen waren we met heel andere dingen mee begonnen. Net een beetje beleven.
Juri!
Was het met een voltallige bezetting, bassist, twee gitaristen, etc. Dat was hartstikke leuk. En op een gegeven moment hield dat op.
Maar ja, dit doen jullie nu, dus dit is denk ik een muziek die jullie meer aanspreekt of zo?
Ja, nu wel. Toen sprak dat aan. Ja, goed. Ook van de jaren.
Dat is makkelijk.
Ja, dit is makkelijk. Nee, maar ja, je gaat andere dingen leuk vinden. Dan kom je tot iets.
Maar is dat ook, want ja, je zei dat jullie toen een beetje grunge waren. En is dat ook?
Best wel. Je hebt ook bluesjes en opa kistjes, afgeknipt spijkerbroek.
Is er ook nog zeg maar een soort tussenstap geweest tussen dat en een beetje die beetje punkachtige muziek die jullie nu doen? Of is het echt gewoon
Ja,
toen
ja,
we dit
ja.
beetje begonnen en zeiden van nou gaan we dat doen?
Nee, dat is al een beetje vervloeid. Vooral wat vervloeid, hè?
Wat je voelt.
Speel met je hart.
Die hebben ook al eerder een split eens gedaan.
Oh, sorry. Paul Collins, ladies and gentlemen. The man, the legend. Dat is Paul Collins.
Jullie hebben ook al eerder een split eens gedaan?
Ja, met een charger. Beetje druk hier.
Echt het beste interview met hem ever.
Wait. Sorry.
Dat was met 69 Charger. En dat is was heel leuk. Veel mee gespeeld. Jongens kenden we goed. En samen een plaatje gemaakt.
Vinden jullie dat een beetje een leuk format of is het gewoon omdat je niet aangeboden krijgt?
Nee, ze hebben het leuk gewoon zo, ja, waarom niet een beetje. Maar het wordt wel aangeboden. Maar het is wel heel leuk. Ik vind het wel echt leuk.
Jullie zijn natuurlijk een relatief klein Nederlands bandje, maar al kijk je naar jullie tourschema, hebben jullie het toch best druk.
Ja.
Dus zijn jullie recentelijk nog een beetje in amusante situaties terecht gegaan? Ja, lang geleden dan. Dan doe je maar als het
Ja, dus heb je auto weg, dingen kwijt, dingen fake, drugs,
narcotica brigade in Duitsland.
In Duitsland, de politie, pistolen, auto komt rennen, dat soort dingen.
Dat een of andere snooiaard vergeten is dat hij nog wat softdrugs in zijn tas had. Dus de glashuis zegt dat hij niks bij zich heeft. Blijkt dat er dus wel wat was. Nou ja, daar waren de politieagenten niet zo blij mee. Dat zijn van die dingen hier, die maak je ook mee. Dat is leuk. Achteraf. En natuurlijk heel leuk overal hartelijk ontvangen.
Dan zit je naar jullie eerste singeltje op.
En daarna jullie laatste CD. En het is wel een wereld van verschillende geluiden. Ik bedoel, die eerste
Ja, de eerste single, toen blode nog niet zoveel. Toen ken ik Yuri nog niet. Toen heb ik Yuri, kom eens even Yuri. Dat is Yuri. Yuri die heeft mij leren beloven. Dames en heren, dat is Yuri. Dat is Yuri, kom maar. Yuri, oftewel Order at Stardom. Nou, hij heeft mij goede muziek en mijn eerste jointje heeft hij mij ook gegeven. Ja, wat ik toen hoorde, jongen, echt. If you're going to San Francisco. Ken je dat nummer? Heb ik voor het eerst bij hem gehoord.
Wind of Change?
Ja. Welcome to the Hotel California. Nou, dat wist ik echt niet dat soort muziek was. Ik dacht dat ik alles wel gehoord had. Toen liet hij me dat soort punkbands, weet je wel. De Eagles, de Doors. 10cc. Van die 70's punk, Meatloaf, weet je wel. Ja, shit, jongen. Ja, ik kan wel, ja. Via hem.
Geen dank. Dat is allemaal waar.
We zijn hem hebben veel bedankt. We zijn echt vrienden daardoor. Door de muziek geworden. Ja, nou ja. Dat is Wilco. De man met de meeste vrienden van Nederland.
Dat valt ook wel mee. Maar
zijn bus die fikt af en als fans kopen gewoon een nieuwe bus voor hem. Twee benefietconcerten voor hem georganiseerd en hij heeft gewoon een nieuwe bus.
Maar helaas, meneer heeft niet meegespeeld, dus had ik niet meer.
We hadden zelf net een nieuw zwembad aan laten leggen, dus en dan hadden we net dat weekend hadden we ervoor uitgetrokken om zo lekker aan het zwembad barbecue aan te steken voor het eerst en dan fictie wagen.
Nou, die dingen. Zeg, maar goed verder.
Hoe schrijven wij liedjes? Ja, doe ik eigenlijk niet.
Baby feels so good, she feels so fine. Baby feels so good. Heart is always cold, she never cries. Quiz is over, baby.
Compleet. Dan laat ik het aan Yuri horen. Die zegt dan even hoe het echt moet. Ja, dat is niks. En dan ook samen met en dan zegt Yuri of punk is of niet. Ja, als punk is, ja, dan is het.
Laten we liggen horen en dan ook een joint. En als we na de joint nog steeds weten hoe het liedje gaat, dan is het een nummer. Anders is het niet leuk. Als je het niet kan onthouden, dan is het een kutlied.
Er gaat Paul Collins beat, tenminste Phil Collins alleen, maar de beat uit Spanje erbij.
Maar die liedjes die ontstaan door gewoon
die ontstaan vanzelf, weet je. Het is gewoon een gevoel. De eerste 20 minuten jammen en dan brengen we dan terug tot 10. Daar beginnen we
meestal bij.
Ja. Ook op die platen. Houden jullie wel gewoon vast aan de live sound? Het is niet zo van, we doen hier even een pianootje erbij. Doen jullie dat expres of kunnen jullie gewoon geen piano spelen?
Dat kunnen we wel. We hebben net allemaal iets opgenomen. En, de piano, de gitaar. En dat is de enige serieuze antwoord.
En Jan en Barry en ik hebben toch wel behoorlijk wat in onze mars.
We zijn gewoon heel goed en dat komt nu eindelijk uit.
Nu is het eindelijk uitgekomen.
Hoe goed wij zijn. Ja.
Het is echt goed.
En wat gaan jullie vanaf nu doen? Wat is de volgende stap voor de band?
Plaat uitbrengen. Onszelf blijven. Kerk gaan. Goed dingen eruit.
Gewoon lekker zoveel mogelijk spelen. Niets meer.
Ja. Niet te hard rijden.
Rijden met de hart.
Heb je Hoekie?
Lange vlaskop alias Schele Jezus.
Hey Hoekie, kijk wat ik heb gekocht. Toffe tas, hè? Hitler en Mussolini. H&M, dames en heren. H&M. Hitler en Mussolini. Waarom sta jij nou met dat apparaat? Hij is van de DVD-show en Rock'n'Roll Poison. Relaxed. Camera obscura.
Heb je nog een mooie vraag voor Jan?
Hey, zullen we even
een vraag is een beetje op.
Oh,
Hier is een leuke vraag voor Jan.
Jan, hoe oud ben je?
43.
Oké. Lex hebben we nog nooit in het echt gezien.
Zo.
Jump on,